Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I will teach you what is HTML, how to create HTML, and what is the basic structure of HTML. Let's get started. HTML is the language in which most websites are written, and to make them visually appealing, we use CSS. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Hypertext means that the document has links that allow the user to jump from one section to another section of the document or to another document altogether. And markup language is a way that computers speak to each other to control how the text is processed and presented. To do this, HTML uses two things: tags and attributes. The latest version is known as HTML5. Tags and attributes, they are the basis of HTML. Tags are used to mark up the start of an HTML element, and they are usually enclosed in angle brackets. For example, h1 tag. Most tags must be opened and closed in order to function. Attributes contain additional pieces of information. For example, here ing is a tag and source src is the attribute. To create an HTML page, right click on new text document. Give it any name, but the extension should be .html. If you can't see this extension, go to view and make sure you have ticked this option, file name extensions. After that, you can see the extension. Now to edit this file, you can use your normal notepad, but I would suggest download VS Code. code.visualstudio.com/download and download this file. It is a free program and has lots of built-in features. Once you have installed this app, open this folder inside VS Code. Click on the file to edit it. We need to tell the browser that we are writing the code in HTML5. For that, first we have to write doc type. Document type HTML means we are writing in HTML5 language. Now to write the HTML code, we need the starting and closing HTML tag. Inside this HTML tag, we need the head tag. Content inside this head tag won't appear on the website body. This is where all the metadata for the page goes, stuff mostly need for search engines and other computer programs. Inside the head, we can write the title. If you open this web page in a browser, you can see that here it shows the page file name. If you write something inside the title and save it, refresh the browser, you can see that the title has changed. Anything you write here inside head, it won't appear on the page body. For that, we have another tag called body. In VS Code, write your tag name and presenter. It will create your opening and closing of the tag automatically. Whatever we type inside this body will appear here. See, we need to specify the language in which we are writing this HTML. In our case, it's in English. Instead of refreshing this web page every time, VS Code has an extension called Live Server. For that, click this icon and search for Live Server. Install this one and you can see Go Live here, bottom right side. If you don't see this one, you can right click on the file and click Open with Live Server. Now every time we change the HTML file and save, we can see the results instantly instead of refreshing the file. To tell the browser what type of content we are writing, we can use different types of tags. For the heading, we can use H tag. It has 6 variations: H1, H2, H3, H4, H5 and H6. You can see that the content inside the H1 tag is bigger than H2, H3, H4, H5 and H6. As the number increases, font size decreases. If you want to just use a paragraph, you can use P tag. It will tell the browser that it's a paragraph. We have so many types of tags. For example, inside UL tag, to list item, use LI tag. This is unordered list. For ordered list, we use OL tag. The UL and OL are like item containers, and the actual item is written in LI tag, and the anchor tag, represented by A tag, is to create the links which will take you to another page within the website or to an external page. For example, if you write Google inside here, it will show the Google and an underline to show that it's an anchor tag. When we click on it, nothing will happen. That's because we need to specify where we have to go when we click on it. The href attribute value indicates where we have to go when we click on this Google text. Now when we click on it, it goes to google.com. And another important tag we use is a div tag. When we build layouts, we deal with the multiple blocks defined by the div tag. Positioning of these blocks is an important part of the layout. Placing elements in the correct relative positions across all the screen sizes is one of the most important tasks. But for now, we have learned what is HTML, how to create an HTML file, and what is its basic structure. In the next video, I will be talking about the tags in detail. Everything you need to know about the tags will be in that video. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and click on the bell icon to get notification when I upload that video. If you like this video, please drop a like for me. And if there is anything I can do to improve my videos, please mention it in the comment section. I will be back with another video tomorrow. See you then. Bye.